Beloved chosen one, I have a powerful truth to share with you today, one that may catch you by surprise, but is destined to change everything. If you're here right now, it's no accident. God has guided you to this moment because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. You're about to step into a reality where your deepest dreams aren't just wishes. They are becoming your truth. This isn't just a shift in your mindset. It's a deep, spiritual awakening. You are not 100% human, and that is your power. As a chosen one, things are aligning in your life faster than ever before. The universe is opening up paths you never imagined, and to harness this divine energy, you need to embrace the truth of who you truly are. Ever had those moments when everything suddenly shifts and the truth can no longer be ignored? When hidden things are exposed and everything becomes crystal clear? This is no coincidence. It's part of a divine plan, a grand awakening, where the truth about who you are is coming to light. Before we dive deep, I want you to do something. Like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment with the number 77. This number isn't just a number. It's a symbol of unity, strength, and the unstoppable force of truth. By engaging, you're amplifying the power of this message and signaling the universe that you're ready to embrace your divine essence. If you're truly chosen, you'll stay with me until the end. Your spirit already knows this message is meant for you. Together, we rise. We are a force that nothing can break. The battle around you is real, and it's because the truth about who you are, what you've been hiding, and what you've been destined to become is finally coming to light. So, let's dive in. It's time to awaken, embrace your divine power, and transform your life. Watch until the end, because your destiny is waiting. Do you ever feel like something about you is different, that you don't quite belong here? Deep inside, you know there's more to your story than what the world tells you. This feeling isn't just a passing thought. It's a reflection of a hidden truth you've yet to fully embrace. You are not simply a byproduct of the world's expectations or social norms. In fact, your very essence has a divine origin that sets you apart from the masses. It's time to uncover this truth and recognize that you are part of a higher purpose, chosen for a path that few can understand. The journey to self-discovery begins when you start listening to that quiet voice inside you, the one that whispers, "There's more to this life than what you see." This voice is your spirit calling you back to your true self, reminding you of the higher realm from which you come. The world might try to push you into a box, define you by its limited standards, but you've always known that your identity cannot be confined by earthly expectations. You are not just another person. You are a vessel of divine energy, and embracing this truth will unlock the power within you. When you accept that your origins are not of this world, everything begins to make sense. The feelings of isolation, the constant sense of being out of sync with society, all become part of your spiritual awakening. You've been given a higher calling, one that transcends the mundane. The truth of who you really are isn't a fantasy or a dream. It's a divine reality waiting to be acknowledged. Now is the time to embrace it. For those of you who feel like you've been misunderstood, isolated, or out of place, it's not a coincidence. You are the chosen ones, those called by the divine to fulfill a mission that transcends ordinary life. This isn't just a passing feeling, it's your soul's true calling. You've been chosen to carry a light in a world that desperately needs it. And though it may feel burdensome at times, this calling is not a curse, it's a gift that only you can fulfill. You may wonder why you've been singled out, why life has felt like a constant struggle. The reason is simple. You are meant for something greater than what society has envisioned for you. While others may follow the predictable path, you are destined to carve your own way. You possess unique abilities, an inner strength that will guide you through the most challenging times. Even when the world doesn't understand you, your divine calling will always lead you forward. This calling is not a passive waiting game. It's an invitation to take action. It's a journey of awakening, where you begin to understand that your purpose is more significant than the temporary challenges life throws at you. Accept this calling with open arms and an open heart. Embrace your unique role in the grand tapestry of life. You are not here by accident. You are here because you are meant to change the world. If you've ever felt like you don't quite fit in, like the world around you just doesn't feel like home, it's not a flaw. It's a sign. You are more than just human. You are a being of divine essence, sent to this world with a purpose that extends far beyond the mundane. The feelings of disconnection, the yearning for something more, are your soul's way of telling you that you are not bound by the limitations of human existence. Your true nature is spiritual, divine, and eternal. Many of the world's expectations don't align with your soul's truth. Society may try to label you, categorize you, and push you into a mold, but deep down, you know you cannot conform. Your spirit is too vast, too powerful to be contained by the world's narrow definitions. You are not here to fit in. You are here to stand out, to challenge the norm, and to lead others to awaken their own divine potential. The feeling of being out of place isn't a curse. It's an invitation to remember who you truly are. It's a sign that you are meant to rise above the ordinary and step into your divine power. When you embrace your spiritual nature, you begin to understand that your soul has a far-reaching purpose. The world's limitations no longer apply to you. You are beyond human constraints. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and that makes you extraordinary. Your spirit is different, and that's something to be celebrated. Unlike the majority of people who live within the confines of earthly experiences, your soul comes from a higher realm, a place where divine energies reside. It's not something you can see or touch, but you can feel it. The sense that you're connected to something greater, something beyond what the eyes can perceive. This divine essence within you is what sets you apart from others and gives you a unique purpose in life. This spiritual essence is woven into the very fabric of your being, and it affects how you perceive the world. While others may be content with the surface-level experiences of life, you feel a deeper pull, a call to something more meaningful. Your soul craves connection, truth, and purpose. That's because your spirit is in tune with the divine frequency of the universe, a frequency that many can't even begin to hear or understand. Embrace this difference with pride. It's not a curse or something to be ashamed of. In fact, it's a sign that you are in alignment with the universe's higher plan. Your spirit is different because you are meant to fulfill a role that others cannot. You are the bearer of light in a world that needs it more than ever. Your difference is your strength, and through it, you will find the power to lead and inspire. Have you ever tried to fit into the expectations of the world, only to feel like you were suffocating under the weight of conformity? The truth is, you were never meant to fit in. Society's definitions of success, happiness, and purpose are not your truth. From a young age, you've known that you don't quite belong to this world, and that's because you're not meant to. You are here to stand apart, to create your own path, and to fulfill a mission that only you can accomplish. The world around you may have tried to mold you, to push you into the roles it deems appropriate, but your soul knows that it doesn't belong to the constraints of earthly expectations. You've always been different because you are meant for something greater than what society has to offer. Your uniqueness is not a flaw, it's your gift. It's a gift that allows you to see the world through a spiritual lens, to understand that your true purpose is far beyond the mundane routines others follow. Understanding why you don't fit in is the first step to embracing your higher calling. The world may not understand you, but that's okay. Your purpose isn't to conform, it's to transform. The discomfort you feel from not fitting in is actually a sign that you're on the right path. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out and shine in ways that only someone with your divine essence can. The mystery of your divine origin is not a secret to be feared, but one to be uncovered with great joy and reverence. Your spirit comes from a place of higher consciousness, a place beyond the physical realm. This divine origin is what makes you unique and powerful. You were never meant to simply live a life of mediocrity. You are part of a greater cosmic design, and your role in this universe is essential. When you begin to understand this truth, you will feel a deep sense of purpose and clarity in your life. For most of your life, this mystery may have remained hidden, buried under layers of societal conditioning and distractions. But deep inside, you've always known there was something more to your existence. The journey to uncover this truth begins when you allow yourself to question the world's limitations. Your divine origin is not something that can be taught through books or school. It's something that you must feel in your soul. It's a truth that resides within you, waiting for you to remember it. When you awaken to the mystery of your divine origin, everything shifts. The struggles you faced, the challenges that seemed impossible to overcome, all suddenly make sense. You are not here by chance. You are here by divine design. Your life has a purpose, and that purpose is far more profound than you may have ever realized. Embrace this truth with an open heart, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. If you've ever found yourself questioning why things feel so hard, why you face resistance where others seem to glide through life, it's because you are not like everyone else. The struggle you face is not a sign of weakness. It is, in fact, the proof of your extraordinary power. Those who are chosen for a higher purpose are often met with obstacles and challenges that test their resilience and strength. The more you struggle, the more you grow. Each obstacle is an opportunity to awaken to your true power and elevate yourself beyond the confines of the ordinary. Every challenge you face is a sign that the universe believes in you. The difficulty in your journey is not there to break you. It's there to strengthen you, to forge you into the person you are destined to become. Think of the diamond, how it is formed under immense pressure. The pressure you feel is your transformation. It's refining you, preparing you to shine even brighter. As you face these struggles, it's important to remember that you are never alone. The universe, the divine forces guiding you, are always present, supporting you in ways you may not even be able to see. Embrace the resistance, knowing that it is a reflection of your divine strength and purpose. The power within you is limitless, and the more you trust in your ability to overcome, the more you will unlock your true potential. If you've ever doubted your significance, it's time to awaken to the truth. You are not ordinary. Your divine potential is vast, waiting to be unleashed. Most people live their lives unaware of the extraordinary power that lies dormant within them. But you are different. You have been chosen to awaken, to rise above the ordinary, and to lead with strength and purpose. Your divine potential is far greater than what you can imagine, and when you tap into it, you will transform your life and the world around you. The awakening process can be challenging. It requires you to shed the old beliefs and patterns that have held you back. But once you start to embrace your true nature, there is no limit to what you can achieve. You were never meant to be a passive observer in life. You are a force to be reckoned with, a divine being with a mission that only you can fulfill. It's time to stop playing small and step into your greatness. Awakening your divine potential is about recognizing the truth within you, the spark of the Creator that resides in your very being. It's about trusting your intuition, embracing your uniqueness, and allowing yourself to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. You are destined for greatness. The world needs you to show up fully, to embrace your divine essence, and to step into your purpose. Embracing your unique identity as one of the chosen ones is not always easy, especially when the world around you seems determined to fit you into a mold. But your identity is not defined by the world's standards. It's defined by the divine essence within you. Embracing this truth requires courage and a deep sense of self-worth. It means rejecting the pressures to conform and stepping into the fullness of who you are meant to be. One of the first steps in embracing your true identity is letting go of the need for external validation. For so long, you may have looked to others for approval or sought validation from the world around you. But when you embrace your divine essence, you will find that you no longer need external recognition. You will become your own source of validation, trusting that your worth is inherent and divine. This journey of embracing your true identity requires self-love, self-awareness, and self-acceptance. It's about honoring who you are, regardless of what others think or how they perceive you. You are not here to blend in with the crowd or to seek the approval of others. You are here to shine as the unique, divine being that you are. Embrace your individuality and watch as your life begins to unfold in powerful ways. One of the hardest truths to accept is that the world won't always understand you, and that's okay. When you are different, when you carry a divine essence that others cannot perceive, it can feel isolating. People may try to label you, judge you, or make you feel as though you don't belong. But the truth is, your uniqueness is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to be embraced by those who are ready to recognize it. It's important to remember that not everyone is on the same spiritual path, and that's perfectly fine. Your journey is yours alone, and while others may not see or understand your purpose, that doesn't diminish its significance. You are not here to please the masses or to fit in with societal expectations. You are here to fulfill a higher purpose, one that requires you to stand apart and lead by example. When you embrace the fact that the world may not understand you, you free yourself from the burden of seeking approval. You begin to realize that your worth is not tied to others' perceptions. Your purpose is divine, and the right people will be drawn to you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk, and allow yourself the freedom to be who you truly are, without fear or hesitation. Society has a way of trying to shape individuals into something they are not. From a young age, we are told how to behave, what to wear, what to believe, and what success looks like. But as someone with a divine calling, you cannot conform to these expectations. You were not born to live a life of mediocrity or to follow the same path as everyone else. Your essence is too powerful, too unique to be shaped by society's standards. Conforming to society's expectations may bring temporary comfort or approval, but it will never bring you fulfillment. The divine energy within you pushes you to break free, to challenge the status quo, and to create your own path. The very fact that you struggle with conformity is a sign that you are meant for something greater. Embrace the discomfort, for it is a sign that you are on the right path. When you stop conforming, you open yourself to a life of true freedom. You begin to live authentically, in alignment with your soul's purpose. You stop seeking validation from external sources and start trusting your own inner guidance. This is where true power lies. When you embrace who you are without compromise, you unlock the door to your divine potential. Inside of you, there is a divine spark that gives you power unlike anything else in the world. This spark is the essence of the Creator, placed within you when your soul was formed. It is the source of your strength, your creativity, your intuition, and your purpose. When you tap into this divine spark, you unlock a power that can move mountains, heal wounds, and inspire others to awaken to their own divine potential. The divine spark within you is not something external that you must search for. It has always been there, lying dormant, waiting for you to recognize it. It's the energy that flows through every cell of your being, guiding you, protecting you, and giving you the courage to face life's challenges. The more you nurture this spark, the more it grows, expanding your capacity to create and manifest the life you desire. Embracing your divine spark is a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. It requires you to trust yourself fully, to listen to your inner voice, and to honor the wisdom that comes from within. When you awaken to this power, nothing can stand in your way. You become an unstoppable force, ready to fulfill your divine purpose. You are not just a body or a mind. At your core, you are spirit, an eternal divine being experiencing life through the human form. Understanding this truth is key to embracing your true nature. Your spirit is what defines you, and it is what connects you to the higher realms. When you recognize that you are spirit first, everything else falls into place. You realize that the struggles and challenges of the physical world are temporary, and that your true essence remains untouchable. Living from a place of spiritual understanding means letting go of the belief that you are limited by your circumstances. You are not your job, your past mistakes, or the opinions of others. You are a spiritual being with unlimited potential, and when you live in alignment with this truth, you unlock the power to create the life you desire. Understanding that you are spirit first also means recognizing your connection to all other beings. You are part of a larger, cosmic whole, and your purpose is intertwined with the divine flow of the universe. When you embrace your spiritual nature, you tap into the infinite wisdom and love that the universe has to offer. This understanding is the foundation of true peace, power, and purpose. Many of you may have faced rejection throughout your life, and it can feel painful, isolating, and disheartening. But rejection is not a curse. In fact, it is a powerful confirmation of your divine calling. When the world rejects you, it's not because you are unworthy, it's because your divine essence does not fit into the world's narrow view of what is acceptable. Your rejection is a sign that you are different, chosen for something greater, and that you are on the right path. Rejection pushes you to grow. It forces you to dig deeper into your own strength, to trust your purpose, and to keep moving forward even when the world seems to turn its back. It's a reminder that your path is not meant to be easy, but it is meant to be transformative. Every rejection is a step closer to fulfilling your divine destiny. Embrace rejection as a confirmation of your power. It's a sign that you are not bound by the limitations of others' expectations. When you are rejected, you are reminded that you are meant to stand out, to rise above, and to embrace the calling that only you can fulfill. There are forces in the world that will try to keep you from fulfilling your divine purpose. These forces are afraid of your power, afraid of the change you can create, afraid of the light you bring into the world. But no matter how much resistance you face, you must rise. The enemy's fear of your calling is a sign that you are on the right path. You are a force of nature, a divine being sent to awaken the world, and nothing can stop you unless you allow it. Your divine calling is not a suggestion, it is a mission, and it cannot be ignored. The world needs you to rise, to embrace your power, and to walk boldly into your purpose. No matter the challenges, no matter the fear, you are meant to stand tall and show the world who you truly are. Your divine light will always outshine the darkness. So rise, knowing that the universe stands with you. Embrace your divine calling with courage, and let nothing stop you from fulfilling your purpose. The world needs your light now, more than ever. If you've ever felt like you're just passing through life, disconnected from the world around you, it's not because you're lost, it's because you were never meant to fully belong here. You are a being of higher purpose, and your true identity is far greater than what this world can offer. Your soul comes from a realm beyond this physical existence, and the feeling of disconnection is a sign that you are attuned to a higher calling. Understanding that you are not of this world will unlock the freedom and power you've been searching for. This realization can feel liberating and terrifying all at once. It's liberating because it allows you to break free from the chains of societal expectations and norms. It's terrifying because once you acknowledge your true essence, you can no longer deny the responsibilities that come with it. Embracing your divine identity means rejecting the idea that you have to live like everyone else. You have a special purpose, a unique role that cannot be defined by earthly standards. Once you accept that your true identity is spiritual, you will see the world differently. The trials and tribulations of daily life will no longer hold the same weight because you'll recognize them as temporary. You are not bound to them, they are merely stepping stones on your greater journey. Your higher identity will empower you to transcend challenges and live a life filled with deeper meaning and purpose. The truth is, your uniqueness is a gift. The world may try to make you feel small or insignificant, but once you embrace your divine essence, you will stand tall in your own power. You are not just another person. Your presence in this world is a reminder of a higher calling. It's time to embrace your true identity and walk the path you were always meant to walk. In a world where external validation often defines success, it's easy to get lost in the pursuit of approval. We are taught from an early age to seek validation from others, whether it's our parents, peers, or society at large, but true fulfillment comes from within. Your divine purpose is not something that can be given to you by others. It is something you must discover for yourself, and it requires you to stop seeking validation from the outside world. When you rely on others to define your worth, you give away your power. You allow the opinions of others to dictate how you feel about yourself and your purpose. But when you shift your focus inward and connect with your higher self, you begin to see that your worth is intrinsic. You were born with a purpose that no one else can validate but you. It's time to stop seeking approval and start trusting your inner guidance. Unlocking your divine purpose means listening to your soul, following the nudges that lead you toward the life you are meant to live. It's not always an easy path, but it is always the right one. As you step into your purpose, you will begin to feel a sense of peace and fulfillment that no external validation can ever provide. The approval you seek is already within you, waiting to be acknowledged. Remember, your purpose is not something you need to earn. It is a gift that is already yours. Trust yourself, trust your journey, and stop seeking validation from others. When you begin to embrace your true purpose, you will find that the world opens up to you in ways you never imagined. Your divine calling is waiting for you to step into it. The journey of a chosen one is not always easy, but it is always one of transformation. It's a path that requires you to look deeply within, to question everything you thought you knew, and to uncover the truth of who you really are. This journey is not about finding something new. It's about remembering something ancient, the divine essence that has always been within you. It is a path of self-discovery, where you begin to peel back the layers of conditioning and reconnect with your true self. Self-discovery is not an overnight process. It requires patience, dedication, and the willingness to face your fears. As a chosen one, you may have experienced periods of isolation, confusion, and struggle. But each of these challenges is an invitation to dig deeper into your soul and understand your true purpose. Every trial you face is part of the process that leads you to the greatest discovery of all, who you are meant to be. As you move along this path, you will begin to see that your struggles are not obstacles, they are opportunities for growth. Each challenge is a lesson that brings you closer to your divine truth. The journey of self-discovery is not about perfection, it's about growth, learning, and aligning with your higher calling. Trust the process and know that every step you take brings you closer to unlocking your divine potential. At the end of this journey, you will be able to look back and see that the person you have become is a reflection of your true self. You will stand confidently in your divine purpose, knowing that every moment of struggle was worth it. The journey of a chosen one is not easy, but it is a journey worth taking, for it leads you to the most powerful version of yourself. There is power in embracing your difference. The world may try to make you feel like you don't belong, that your uniqueness is something to hide or be ashamed of. But your difference is what makes you special. It's a sign that you are a chosen one, destined for greatness. When you embrace your difference, you tap into a well of confidence that comes from within, and you begin to walk the path that was always meant for you. For too long, you may have tried to fit in, to conform to the expectations of others, but deep down, you knew that you were not meant to be like everyone else. Your divine essence sets you apart, and when you accept this truth, you will no longer feel the need to seek approval from others. Embrace your individuality with pride, for it is the key to unlocking your true potential. Walking in confidence is not about arrogance, it's about self-assurance. It's about trusting that you are exactly who you need to be, no matter what others think. When you embrace your difference, you begin to walk with a sense of purpose and strength that cannot be shaken. The world may not always understand you, but when you stand in your truth, you will find that the right people will be drawn to you. You were never meant to be ordinary. Your divine essence sets you apart for a reason. Embrace your difference and walk with confidence, knowing that you are fulfilling your unique role in the world. When you do this, you will discover that you are not only capable of achieving greatness, you are destined for it. There is a profound power in knowing who you truly are. When you understand the depth of your divine nature, you unlock an inner strength that is unshakable. Most people go through life unaware of their true potential, living according to the expectations of others. But when you know who you are, when you realize that you are a divine being with a higher purpose, you are free to live authentically and confidently. Knowing who you are goes beyond just intellectual understanding. It is a deep, intuitive knowing that resonates within every cell of your being. This knowing empowers you to make decisions that align with your soul's purpose, to set boundaries that honor your worth, and to walk confidently on the path that is uniquely yours. When you truly understand who you are, the world's noise fades away, and you begin to follow your own inner compass. With this knowledge comes an undeniable sense of purpose. You no longer seek external validation, because you know that you are already enough. You are connected to something far greater than yourself, and this connection gives you the strength to face any challenge that comes your way. The power of knowing who you really are allows you to step into your full potential and live a life that is aligned with your divine purpose. The more you deepen your understanding of yourself, the more you realize that you are not just a mere mortal. You are a divine being with the power to create, transform, and lead. This knowing is the foundation of all true success and fulfillment. It is the key to living a life of purpose and impact. As a chosen one, your strength lies not in blending in with the crowd, but in embracing your uniqueness. The world will try to make you believe that fitting in is the key to success. But true strength comes from standing out, from being unapologetically yourself. Your divine essence is what sets you apart, and it is through embracing your uniqueness that you will unlock your true potential. Being unique doesn't mean being perfect or flawless. It means accepting yourself fully, flaws, quirks, and all, and knowing that these are the very things that make you powerful. Your unique gifts, talents, and perspectives are your strengths. The more you honor them, the more you will see how they align with your divine purpose. The world may not always appreciate your uniqueness, but that's not your concern. Your mission is not to fit into the world's narrow definitions of success, but to create your own path. By embracing your uniqueness, you inspire others to do the same. Your strength is not in conformity. It is in your ability to stand in your truth and shine brightly no matter what. When you embrace your unique qualities, you step into your true power. You stop seeking approval from others and start creating a life that aligns with your soul's purpose. Your strength lies in the very essence of who you are, and when you honor this, you will find that the world opens up to you in ways you never imagined. From a young age, many of us are taught to fit in, to follow the crowd, and to seek approval from others. But as a chosen one, you are meant to stand out, not fit in. Your purpose is not to follow the well-worn paths that others have created, but to forge your own unique journey. Standing out is not about being better than others. It's about being true to who you are and embracing the uniqueness that makes you who you are. Standing out requires courage. It requires you to be willing to be different, to be misunderstood, and to face the judgment of others. But when you stand out, you also create the opportunity for others to do the same. You become a beacon of light, showing others that it is okay to be different, to walk your own path, and to embrace your individuality. When you stop trying to fit in, you unlock the power to create a life that is aligned with your soul's purpose. You begin to make decisions that are true to you, not based on what others think or expect. Your life becomes a reflection of your inner truth, and this alignment brings a sense of peace and fulfillment that cannot be found by following the crowd. Remember, your divine calling was never meant to fit into the world's expectations. You are here to stand out, to create, and to lead with authenticity. Embrace your uniqueness and walk your own path, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. No matter how dark the world may seem, the light within you will always prevail. As a chosen one, you carry a divine light that cannot be extinguished by external circumstances. This light is your true essence, and it is more powerful than any darkness that may try to cloud your path. When you connect to this light, you tap into an inner strength that allows you to overcome any challenge, no matter how daunting it may seem. Darkness may appear in many forms: fear, doubt, hardship, or even the negativity of others. But your light is always stronger. The more you nourish it, the brighter it becomes, pushing away the darkness and illuminating your path forward. When you trust in your inner light, you begin to see that no matter how difficult life becomes, you are always capable of rising above it. Your light is not just for you. It is meant to be shared with the world. When you allow your light to shine, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, a reminder that no matter how dark the world may feel, there is always a way to rise above and find peace. Your light is the key to your strength, and when you trust in it, nothing can ever hold you back. In times of darkness, remember that your light is always within you. It is the essence of your being, the divine spark that guides you through life. Trust in this light, and you will find the strength to overcome any obstacle and fulfill your divine purpose. The world often imposes limitations on us, telling us what we can and cannot do, where we can and cannot go, and who we are meant to be. But as a chosen one, you are not bound by these limitations. You have the power to rise above them and embrace your true calling. The world's restrictions are merely illusions that exist to keep you from stepping into your full potential. To rise above the world's limitations, you must first break free from the beliefs and fears that have held you back. These limitations are not real. They are simply constructs created by fear and doubt. When you realize this, you can begin to see the vastness of the possibilities before you. You are not confined by your past, your circumstances, or the expectations of others. You are a divine being with the power to create your own path. Embracing your calling means trusting yourself and stepping into your purpose, no matter how unconventional or difficult it may seem. It means saying yes to the journey that is uniquely yours and having the courage to walk it, even when others doubt you. Your calling is your divine mission, and it will not be deterred by the world's limitations. When you rise above the world's constraints, you step into your true power. You realize that you are not bound by fear or societal expectations. Your purpose is greater than any limitation that may arise. Keep your focus on your calling, and you will find the strength to overcome anything that stands in your way. Your DNA holds more than just biological information. It is the blueprint of your soul's divine origin. Within every cell, there is a connection to the higher realms, a divine imprint that aligns you with a higher purpose. Your physical form may be temporary, but your soul is eternal, and the truth of your divine origins is encoded within you. Understanding this truth is the key to unlocking your full potential and embracing the divine purpose you were born to fulfill. The divine essence within you is not separate from your physical body. It is intertwined with your very DNA. This connection gives you access to infinite wisdom, strength, and potential. You are not just a product of your ancestry, you are the embodiment of divine energy. When you align with your divine origins, you begin to recognize the immense power that lies within you. Knowing the truth about your divine DNA allows you to transcend the limitations of the physical world. You understand that you are part of something much greater than yourself, a divine plan that is unfolding perfectly. This awareness shifts your perspective and empowers you to live a life that is in alignment with your higher calling. Your divine origins are not just a part of your past, they are the key to your future. When you embrace the truth of your divine DNA, you unlock the power to create the life you were meant to live. You realize that you are not just a human being. You are a divine force with the ability to transform the world around you. Your DNA holds the secrets to your. The call has always been there, waiting for you to hear it. It is the whisper of your soul, the pull toward your higher purpose, the divine invitation to step into your calling. The question is not whether the call exists, it's whether you are ready to answer it. This call requires courage, commitment, and a deep belief in your own divine power. It's a call that asks you to step outside your comfort zone, to leave behind the familiar, and to embrace the unknown. Answering the call means embracing your higher purpose without hesitation. It means trusting that the universe will guide you and that you have everything you need to succeed. This is not a path for the faint of heart. It requires you to be brave, to believe in your own strength, and to trust that you are capable of greatness. If you're reading this, it's because the call is already resonating within you. You have been chosen for a greater purpose, and now is the time to step into it. The world needs your unique gifts, your light, and your truth. The call is not just a request, it is a demand for you to rise and fulfill the role you were always meant to play. Are you ready to answer the call? The universe is waiting for you to step forward and claim your place in the divine plan. When you answer the call, you will discover a strength and purpose within yourself that you never knew existed. Your journey is just beginning, and the world is waiting for you to show up as your true self. You were born to stand out, to defy the ordinary, and to show the world that being different is your strength. Society may push you to conform, to fit into its rigid molds, but deep inside, you feel a calling that doesn't quite match the world around you. It's the voice of your soul, reminding you that you were never meant to blend into the crowd. You were born for greatness, for something beyond the typical and mundane existence that so many settle for. From a young age, you may have felt like you didn't quite belong. The world around you often seemed small, unimaginative, and restricting. But this feeling wasn't a flaw. It was a sign. It's the divine essence within you, whispering that you are meant for something extraordinary. You weren't designed to simply follow the masses. You were chosen to create, to lead, to inspire those around you with your unique gifts and perspective. To be ordinary is to be bound by the limitations of the material world. But when you embrace your true divine nature, you break free from these constraints. You tap into a source of creativity, purpose, and strength that transcends the physical. You realize that your uniqueness is not something to hide, but something to celebrate. The world needs what you have to offer, and your difference is the key to unlocking your full potential. Living a life of purpose and fulfillment means embracing the truth that you were never meant to be ordinary. The path may be challenging, and the world may push back, but the rewards are immense. When you stand tall in your divine identity, you will find that the world itself starts to shift, opening doors and opportunities that were once out of reach. You are meant to shine, not to hide. You are meant to lead, not to follow. Your greatness is waiting for you to claim it. The journey to stepping into your divine power begins with the decision to acknowledge your true self. Too often, we allow the world's distractions, fears, and doubts to cloud our vision of who we really are. But when you tap into the deep well of your spiritual essence, you unlock the power that lies dormant within you. It's a power that is unshakable and unstoppable, waiting for you to embrace it. Stepping into your divine power is not about becoming someone you aren't. It's about shedding the layers of conditioning, fear, and doubt that have kept you from recognizing your true potential. It's about remembering the truth that you are a divine being with a purpose far greater than you could ever imagine. When you release the need for external validation and begin to trust your inner wisdom, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing your purpose to unfold naturally. This journey requires you to take bold steps, sometimes in the face of fear, uncertainty, and opposition. But the rewards of stepping into your divine power are worth every challenge. It's not always easy to embrace your greatness, but the more you do, the more you will see your life transform. As you align with your divine purpose, you will find the strength to break through obstacles and create the life you were born to lead. When you step into your divine power, you start to live with intention, purpose, and passion. You stop wandering aimlessly and start moving toward the fulfillment of your soul's calling. You become a beacon of light, not just for yourself, but for others. Your divine power is your gift to the world, and when you embrace it fully, you will unlock a life of boundless opportunities, joy, and success. Have you ever felt like the world is pushing against you? Like no matter how hard you try, you face resistance at every turn. The truth is, the world resists you because you are a threat. Not a threat in a negative sense, but a threat to the status quo, to the limitations that keep people trapped in fear and mediocrity. When you embrace your divine power, you challenge the old paradigms and illuminate a path to a greater reality, a reality that scares those who are content with the ordinary. When you begin to step into your calling, the world around you may feel uncomfortable. People may challenge your ideas, question your choices, or even push back in subtle ways. This resistance is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of your strength. The more you grow into your true self, the more you will shake up the complacency that surrounds you. And while this can feel isolating at times, it is ultimately a confirmation that you are on the right path. The resistance you face is not meant to stop you. It's meant to test your resolve, to strengthen your belief in yourself and your purpose. When you choose to keep moving forward, in spite of the pushback, you send a powerful message. You are unshakable, and nothing in this world can deter you from your divine mission. The more you rise above the resistance, the more your power becomes undeniable. Remember, the world resists you because it fears your potential. But when you embrace your divine essence and keep pushing forward, you will see that the world cannot hold you back. You are a force of nature, and no amount of resistance can stop you from fulfilling your purpose. The world is on the brink of a great awakening, a shift in consciousness that is leading many people to discover their true spiritual destiny. This awakening is a calling for those who are ready to step into their higher purpose and live a life that is aligned with their soul's deepest desires. It's a time to break free from the limitations of the physical world and embrace the truth that we are spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. As you awaken to your spiritual destiny, you begin to see the world through new eyes. The struggles and challenges you once faced now appear as lessons that have prepared you for something greater. Your path becomes clearer, and you begin to feel a sense of peace and alignment that you've never known before. This is the power of awakening, to remember who you truly are and to step into the life you were always meant to live. The process of awakening is not always easy. It requires a willingness to let go of old beliefs, patterns, and attachments that no longer serve you. But as you shed these layers, you begin to uncover the truth of your spiritual purpose. You realize that you are not bound by time or space, but are an eternal being connected to the divine source of all creation. This realization opens the door to unlimited potential and a life filled with purpose. The Great Awakening is a journey that leads you back to your true self. It is the discovery of your spiritual destiny and the fulfillment of your divine mission. When you embrace this awakening, you unlock a deeper level of understanding, love, and connection to the universe. You are no longer lost in the chaos of the world. You are aligned with the divine flow, moving toward your ultimate purpose. The chosen ones are not a distant concept or a select few. They are here, among us, and you may very well be one of them. The chosen ones are individuals who have been called to awaken to their divine purpose and to bring light and change to the world. They are not perfect. They are human beings who have chosen to rise above the noise and answer the call to fulfill their higher purpose. If you have ever felt a deep sense of longing, a pull toward something greater, it is because you are one of the chosen ones. These feelings are not random. They are the signs that your soul is awakening to its divine calling. The world needs you, your unique gifts, your perspective, and your ability to inspire others to rise above the ordinary. You are here to create a new reality, one where love, truth, and purpose reign. Being a chosen one is not always easy. It means you may face challenges that others don't understand, and you may feel isolated at times. But these challenges are part of your divine mission. They are there to shape you into the person you are meant to become. Your purpose is far greater than any temporary difficulty. And when you embrace your calling, you will find that the world begins to align with your energy. If you are ready to answer the call, to step into your power, and to embrace your purpose, the world will open up to you in ways you've never imagined. The chosen ones are here to transform the world, and if you are reading this, it's because you are one of them. It's time to awaken to your divine destiny and walk the path that was always meant for you. Being different is not a weakness. It is your greatest strength. In a world that often values conformity, being different can feel like a curse. But for those who are willing to embrace their uniqueness, being different is the key to unlocking their true power. It is in your difference that you will find the gifts and talents that the world needs. Embracing your individuality is not only a path to self-empowerment, but a way to create a new reality. When you stop hiding your differences and begin to celebrate them, you unlock an energy that is uniquely yours. Your difference is a reflection of your divine essence, and when you align with it, you tap into a wellspring of creativity, purpose, and passion. The more you embrace who you truly are, the more you will see the world around you begin to shift in your favor. Being different means you don't have to follow the same paths as everyone else. You are not bound by society's definitions of success or happiness. You create your own path, one that is aligned with your soul's purpose. And the more you walk this path, the more you inspire others to embrace their own uniqueness. Your power lies in your authenticity. And when you honor that, you will see that the world will start to mirror your confidence and strength. Embrace the power of being different. Your uniqueness is a gift to the world, and the more you honor it, the more you will see how the universe begins to align with your energy. You are not meant to fit into the world. You are meant to change it. Living as a spiritual being in a physical world can sometimes feel like a paradox. On the one hand, you are deeply connected to the divine, aware of your higher purpose and attuned to the spiritual realms. On the other hand, you are surrounded by the limitations of the physical world, material concerns, societal expectations, and the hustle of daily life. But the truth is, these two realities are not separate. They are deeply interconnected, and learning to live in harmony with both can bring profound fulfillment. Being a spiritual being in a physical world means recognizing that you are more than just your body, more than your thoughts and emotions. You are an eternal soul, connected to a higher purpose, living in a temporary physical form. This awareness shifts the way you interact with the world. You no longer see life as a series of random events or mundane tasks. You begin to see everything as part of a greater divine plan. Living with this awareness means learning to navigate the physical world with spiritual wisdom. It means making decisions that honor both your physical needs and your spiritual calling. It's about creating balance, honoring the sacredness of your body while acknowledging that your true essence is spiritual. When you live with this understanding, life becomes more meaningful, and every experience, no matter how small, feels connected to your divine purpose. Living as a spiritual being in a physical world is not about escaping the challenges of life. It's about facing them with grace, knowing that you are divinely supported. The physical world may present obstacles, but your spiritual nature provides the strength, wisdom, and clarity needed to overcome them. Embrace both sides of your being, and you will find that you can live in harmony with the world while remaining true to your higher self. The world is full of distractions, endless noise, opinions, and demands that can easily pull you away from your true path. It can feel like a constant battle to hear your inner voice amidst the clamor of external influences. But rising above the noise is not only possible, it's essential for discovering your true calling. When you learn to quiet the distractions and tune into your inner wisdom, you will begin to hear the voice of your soul, guiding you toward your divine purpose. Rising above the noise requires you to set boundaries, to say no to things that drain your energy, and to prioritize what truly matters. This may mean distancing yourself from people, situations, or habits that no longer align with your higher self. It's about creating space for stillness and reflection, allowing you to connect deeply with your spiritual essence and discover the unique path that is meant for you. The world may try to pull you in different directions, but when you are grounded in your purpose, you will remain unwavering. Your true calling is not always the loudest or most obvious path. It's the one that resonates with your soul, the one that feels right in your heart. When you rise above the noise, you tune into a frequency that allows you to hear the subtle nudges of your soul, guiding you toward your destiny. Rising above the noise is a journey of self-discovery, courage, and trust. It requires you to step out of the chaos and into your own truth. When you do this, you will find that the world around you becomes clearer, and your path to your true calling becomes unmistakable. Your body is the vessel through which your divine essence moves, but it is not who you truly are. You are not defined by your physical form, your appearance, or the limitations of your flesh and blood. You are a spiritual being with infinite potential, connected to the divine source of all creation. Your body is simply the tool that allows you to experience this world, but your true essence exists beyond it. The truth is, the physical body is temporary. It ages, it changes, and it eventually returns to the earth. But your soul, your spirit, is eternal. It transcends time and space, and it is the essence of who you truly are. When you realize this, you begin to live in a way that honors the spiritual nature of your being, rather than being consumed by the fleeting desires of the physical world. Understanding that you are more than your body allows you to let go of the fear, doubt, and insecurities that often arise when we focus too much on our physical selves. You are not bound by the limitations of age, appearance, or health. You are boundless, limitless, and infinite. When you live from this place of knowing, you stop identifying with the physical form and begin to operate from a space of divine power and wisdom. Embrace the truth that you are more than your flesh and blood. Your body is a magnificent creation, but it is not the sum of who you are. You are an eternal soul, full